The Diary at Cabin Lake, July 13th, 1965. Disclaimer: this story is a work of fiction created for entertainment purposes only. Any resemblance to actual events, names, or places is purely coincidental. It started the day we arrived at the lake. Just four of us, me, Tasha, along with Emily, Jay, and Ben, cramming one last summer trip into a long weekend before college. We rented a cheap, off-the-grid cabin on the edge of Lake Honeywell. The listing said it hadn't been used in a while. We didn't care. It was quiet, surrounded by forest, and totally private. The man who handed us the key looked like a leftover from the 60s. Skinny, weathered. He barely said anything, except one weird line before we drove off. Close the windows after dark, and don't read what ain't yours. We joked about it. We were used to creepy cabin stories. We thought we were the scary ones. Turns out we weren't. That first night, Emily found a diary. It was tucked under a floorboard in the bedroom closet. The leather was red and cracked with age. The first page said, July 13th, 1965, Lena Bell, age 14. We passed it around, reading aloud by flashlight. The early entries were innocent. She wrote about swimming, fishing, drawing birds. But 3 pages in, everything changed. Mama said not to swim today. She says the lake is awake again. But I saw Daddy. He was in the water, smiling. I know he wants me to come. That line chilled us, especially because the handwriting changed, more frantic, like it was scratched in. We figured it was a ghost story prank someone planted to scare renters. But the next morning, something weird happened. Ben swore he heard knocking on the bedroom window at 2 a.m. When we checked, there were long wet handprints on the glass from the outside. The window was on the 2nd floor. We blamed Jay for messing with us, until we noticed he was just as pale as Ben. That night, we read more of the diary. A new entry had appeared. July 11th, 1965. They're singing again. Low voices. Under the floor. Mama says not to answer. But Daddy keeps calling from the water. I want to go. We didn't know what to make of it. Emily got spooked and tried to burn the diary in the fireplace, but the pages wouldn't catch fire. They turned black, then clean again like nothing happened. That night, we heard humming. It came from the woods. It circled the cabin, low and sweet like a lullaby. Jay peeked outside and said he saw a girl, soaked barefoot, just standing on the dock. Then she vanished. Morning came, and a new entry appeared. July 12th, 1965. Mama's gone. The voices are inside now. They say I'll be next. Tomorrow, July 13th. We froze. The date matched the next day. Emily started crying. Jay grabbed the keys, but the car was dead. The boat? Gone. No signal. And Ben was missing. We found his shirt on the dock, and wet footprints leading into the cabin. By nightfall, only Emily and I were left. She clutched the diary, begging it to stop. She said it was whispering now, saying her name. That night, I woke up alone. The final entry appeared. July 13th, 1965. I'm going into the lake. They promised I won't be alone. If you're reading this, you're next. I ran through the woods all the way to the ranger station. When I told the officer where I'd come from, he didn't even flinch, just looked at me and said, that cabin should have been condemned. Lena Bell, she's still down there, waiting for more pages. They never found Emily, or Ben, or Jay. But sometimes, when I sleep too close to water, I dream I'm writing in a diary, and the ink is red.